The reason why some people struggle to keep money while others struggle to attract money has little to do with intelligence, upbringing, or luck. The bigger factor is often an unseen force that shapes decisions without anyone noticing: mindset. Think of it like a pair of glasses. Once you wear them, the world looks a certain way. You interpret things based on that lens. Those with a poor mindset will see an entirely different world compared to those with a rich mindset. And by the end of this video, you'll uncover the subtle yet powerful differences in how each mindset operates. And hopefully, you'll gain clarity on where you stand and how you can pivot quickly if needed. Let's start with the concept of money, how each mindset views its nature, purpose, and flow. Money is emotional for the poor mindset. It's a reflection of self-worth. It buys comfort, pleasure, social status. It's tied to confidence, ego, even security. For them, money is a means to enhance the present moment. They want more money not necessarily to build wealth or create more value, but to amplify the feeling of having. To put it bluntly, they want to feel rich. On the flip side, money is viewed as a tool by the rich. It's a means to buy leverage, options, and ultimately freedom. They see money as a way to create more money, to build systems that keep flowing even when they stop trading time for money. In short, money is a vehicle to achieve financial independence, not just a bigger number in the bank. The next major difference lies in how each mindset manages finances. The poor mindset spends what they earn. Paycheck comes in, paycheck goes out. They prioritize immediate needs, desires, and trendy wants. Financial discipline is lacking. Saving and investing are afterthoughts, if they happen at all. Bills get paid, then the rest is up to chance. On the contrary, the rich mindset tracks income and expenses meticulously. Every dollar has a purpose. They save a portion of every paycheck, investing that money for long-term growth. Cash flow is king. So while the poor might buy what's cool, the rich invest in what's smart, even if it's less flashy. Both mindsets might set goals, but the nature of those goals tells a clear story. Poor mindset craves instant gratification. Lose weight fast, become popular quickly, make money ASAP. They seek shortcuts and quick wins. The rich mindset, however, values long-term sustainable growth. They want results, yes, but they're willing to put in the work and wait for the payoff. It's not about speed, it's about endurance and consistency. Talking about patience, how each mindset responds to delays is revealing. The poor mindset reacts poorly to setbacks. A flat tire, missed flight, spilled coffee feels like a catastrophe. Small inconveniences derail them. They lack resilience. Delays disrupt their schedule and throw them off balance. Contrastingly, the rich mindset adapts readily to changes in plans. They roll with the punches. Delays don't faze them. They view disruptions as temporary and focus on solutions. This adaptability stems from their broader perspective and long-term vision. They zoom out to see how minor a setback truly is in the grand scheme of things. When it comes to dealing with failures or mistakes, the poor mindset avoids responsibility. They blame others, external factors, or plain bad luck. Failures feel shameful, so they hide them or downplay them. Accountability is foreign. The rich mindset, however, embraces accountability. They own their mistakes, seeing them as learning opportunities. Instead of dwelling on the failure, they analyze it, extracting valuable lessons. They know that failure is feedback, not a full stop. This different approach allows them to bounce back faster and smarter. In terms of problem solving, the poor mindset takes a reactive approach. Problems catch them off guard. They panic, then scramble for a solution. They fight the symptoms, not the cause. The rich mindset, however, is proactive. They anticipate issues, seeking solutions before problems arise. They tackle the root cause, not the visible symptoms. They're prepared, organized, and strategic. So instead of dreading problems, the rich mindset makes them a regular part of their planning process. Now let's discuss risk. The poor mindset fears it. They stick to safe, familiar territory, shying away from uncertainties. Risks feel threatening, so they avoid them. Comfort and stability are their priority. The rich mindset, however, understands and manages risks. They recognize that growth happens outside one's comfort zone. So while they respect risks, they don't let fear paralyze them. They assess the potential rewards against the possible downsides and proceed accordingly. For them, calculated risks are part of the journey towards achieving their larger goals. When it comes to the concept of time, the poor mindset squanders it. They procrastinate, waste it on distractions, and fail to plan ahead. Time is plentiful and undervalued. They don't invest in it or use it wisely. The rich mindset, however, treasures time. They see it as a precious resource and manage it closely. They invest in tools, systems, and knowledge to multiply their time. They understand that time is their most valuable asset and use it strategically to compound their efforts and results. Another crucial difference lies in how each mindset approaches learning. The poor mindset resists learning new things, especially financially related topics. They're satisfied with schooling ending after high school or college. Personal development is minimal. The rich mindset, however, views learning as lifelong. They constantly expand their financial and personal knowledge through books, courses, mentorships, and experiences. They're eager to learn from others' successes and failures, continuously upgrading their skills and mindsets. And finally, let's explore how each mindset handles success. The poor mindset often reacts to success with envy or jealousy. They resent those more successful than them, believing success is unfair or undeserved. They dwell on the must-be-nice mentality, focusing on what others have rather than building their own success. The rich mindset, on the other hand, is inspired by success. They analyze what others did to succeed, looking for patterns, strategies, and lessons. They're curious, not envious. They dissect successful stories to learn and model the behaviors needed to replicate that success in their own lives. So in essence, the poor mindset is reactive, envious, victimized, envious, fearful, impulsive, and stationary. While the rich mindset is proactive, inspired, accountable, resilient, strategic, patient, adaptable, and growing. Now the question is, which mindset do you identify with more? Honestly, we all have tendencies of both. The goal isn't to be perfect, but to gain awareness and make small, consistent improvements. Spotting these mindset shifts in yourself is the first step to changing them. Your mindset is the lens through which you experience life. So if you want to see more abundance, success, and prosperity, it starts with adjusting the lens, one belief, one habit, one mindset shift at a time. As always, stay tuned for more content.